Alright, so another difficult SAT, Advanced Math, level 3 out of 3. We are given a linear equation along with the quadratic function. Which order pair is the solution to the system of equations above? Okay, so we can use substitution or elimination. Looking at the structure, I actually feel like I want to do elimination, and here's why. I mean, you can choose whichever method you want, but the reason why I decide to do that is that I see in the upper equation with negative y and the bottom equation with a plus y that if I simply add the two equations together, I can knock out the y and I have an equation with x's only. So on the left side we have 2x, and on the right side we have 2x squared. 1 minus 3 will give you minus 2. If you subtract 2x on both sides, we now have standard quadratic equation. So we have we have 0 equals x squared minus 2x minus 2. However, if you look at the answer choices, none of the answer has integer, which means that we should not expect any factoring here. So what can we do? There are several ways you can do, but I think I will just use the quadratic formula. So recap, that x equals negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac, all divided by 2a. We know that a equals 1, b equals negative 2, and c equals negative 2. Let's plug it in. Negative 2 plus or minus negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times negative 2, all divided by 2 times 1. And that's equal to x. Negative 2 give you positive 2 plus or minus square root of 4 plus negative 4 times negative 2 will give you 8 and divided by 2. Inside the radical we have 12, and all divided by 2 will give us 2 plus or minus 2 radical 3 divided by 2. Now if you split the fraction, 2 over 2 plus or minus 2 radical 3 over 2, you're going to get 1 plus or minus radical 3. Okay, so if you look at the answer choice, the only x that we have, we can either have 1 plus radical 3 or 1 minus radical 3. This choice A is the only thing that gets us. Okay, now because that's the only x we have, we don't really need to check the y. However, if you have some time left, or if you are really confident and you can do quick mental math, we can just plug it into the top linear equation, and we get 1 plus radical 3 minus y is equal to 1. And you can see that 1's are cancelled when you subtract 1 on both sides. And if you bring the negative y to the right, you get y equals radical 3, and therefore it confirms that our coordinate of our solution is 1 plus radical 3 comma radical 3, and therefore the answer is A.